Singapore has to secure its own food production, and I think the recent pandemic has sharpened that need because the countries start to stop exporting food to protect their own food supply. The government has already set up a target that by 2030, we should be able to produce 30% of our own nutrients. My name is Siew Man Kok. I founded an architecture firm back in 1995, long ago. In the 1960s and 70s, we have a lot of farmland, but due to industrialization, we start to cut back farmland in favor of factories and all that. Now, we're coming full circle. We're going back to farming, but in a very different way, harnessing technology and AI to ensure that we use our land in a very, very precious way to produce food. The architect doesn't know anything about food production, so the role of the architect has always been the person who can facilitate and synthesize all the requirements of different parties together. Traditionally, we take nature, we take food production, we take energy conservation, building architecture, city planning as individual entities, all right? But we never imagined that they should all be considered at the same time for every single project in a very creative way that can maximize land use and still create an overall environment and outcome that's very pleasing. If you grow your own vegetables, you realize how long it takes, what kind of attention and care you need to produce just one, pepper, for example, right? So that people will appreciate the kind of effort that you put into producing food, and thereby you will not waste food. So I think that's a very important kind of a public education and engagement. Secondly, there will be different types of intensity of farming. It can be recreational, so that you treat farming as a part of your hobby, for example, right? It can be scaled up to be a community event. We already have allotments run by the National Parks Board that you can rent a plot to plant whatever you want, right? We are seeing a lot of wildlife coming back to Singapore lately. We have rare species of animals being sighted, birds that is flying through Singapore that are being spotted that are rare. So I think we're doing the right thing in greening a very urbanized city. It shows what a small little country with so little land, almost no natural resources can do. So it provides the kind of inspiration and hope to many, many countries around the world.